What's up, everybody? Welcome back to T Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday. Today we are going to play a Mega Alakazam deck. Now, this deck has changed a lot since the rotation because we lost stuff like Dimension Valley. Well, the main thing we lost was Dimension Valley. We lost Dimension Valley, which is like one of the best cards for this deck. And I know beforehand you played like with Wobbuffet and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be too hard to play with Wobbuffet, and I currently don't think you need it. Like, don't get me wrong, Wobbuffet is an amazing attacker. It's a great, shuts down abilities. It can bite Psychic Assault, I think is a Psychic Assault, bite Barricade. Really good attack, but I think Mega Alakazam by itself is just fine. I think you'll be fine without the Wobbuffet. It still could be played, but let's go over this deck and let's see what Mega Alakazam is about. Now, Mega Alakazam Zen Force, it does 10, and this attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Alright, now you might be saying, how do you get those damage counters on those Pokemon? Well, that's where Alakazam-EX comes in. Alakazam has the ability Kinesis. When you play Mega Alakazam-EX from your hand to evolve this Pokemon, before it evolves, you may put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon and 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And this is how we're going to power up Mega Alakazam's Zen Force attack. We're going to use Kinesis, Snipes Pokemon, do 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, and be good to go. Now, this combo is hard to pull off because you need the Alakazams, then you need the Megas, and then you have to de-evolve them and use the process over and over again. But we're going to see, can we do this or not today with the Alakazam deck. Now, we play 3 Shaymin to help set up to draw 6 cards. Now, 3 might seem like a lot, but you have to hit a bunch of stuff like late game and early game, like your Devolution Sprays, your Spirit Links, your Mega Turbos maybe. And we play 3 Hoopa for this Scoundrel to search for 3 EX Pokemon. And there we go, guys. That's all the Pokemon we could play. Like I said, you could play Wobbuffet and stuff like that, but we're opting not to play it this time around. So for Devolution Spray is how we're going to reuse our Mega Alakazams. Devolve one of your ball Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card own it into your hand. This Pokemon can evolve this turn. So we're going to de-evolve our Alakazams, put down on somebody else, and evolve that way. And we're going to be good to go. Use this multiple times, and this is how we're going to reuse our Mega Alakazams, obviously. 2 Mega Turbos, sorry. Attach a base community card from your discard pile to one of your Mega Pokemon. 1 Super Rod to shuffle 3 combination of Pokemon and base community cards back into your deck. 4 Trainers Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker, pretty much the staples we always see. Alright, 1 Hex Maniac to shut down abilities. This helps us get around like Giratina and, Carbink maybe, stuff like that. Man, I don't know. Don't worry about Hex Maniac too much. I mean, it's just in there just in case if you need it. 1 Lysandre, which to bring Pokemon off the bench. We could play a second one, but maybe kill an energy for a second one. That could be great as well. 3 in, 4 Sycamore. 3 Sky Field. Now, the reason I'm playing Sky Field is because you're going to Hoopa, search for like 3 Alakazams, get a 4th one down, and then you're going to have like maybe something in the Axewa sometimes. And sometimes you got to put down multiple Shaymin. So Sky Field is what we're playing right now. You do need a way to counter like some stadiums. Like if your opponent plays a Faded Town, you're in trouble because Faded Town puts like 2 damage counters on each of your Megas. So you need to combo that, make that go away somehow. And Parallel City can be bad as well because it leaves you with only 3 bench Pokemon. So Skyfield is going to help us at least get around it. I think this is our best stadium. Like I said, if Dimension Valley was here, that'd be the best one we're going to play is Dimension Valley. And also AZ's gone as well, which picked up one of your Pokemon, but that discarded the tools and stuff like that, so maybe it's not so great. You can also play Super Scoop Up. Super Scoop Up says flip a coin of heads, pick up one Pokemon, all cards attached to it, and put it back into your hand. I obviously didn't play it like Space Issues, and I don't know, I didn't really need it that much. Like Kinesis, like the 4 Kinesis or the 8 Kinesis is fine because 4 Kinesis is 8, then 4 12, like 200 damage just by itself, which is enough to power up the Zen Force attack, like 30 plus 10, or 3 for each damage counter. It's fine. 4 Alakazam Spirit Link. Now, you could play maybe Echo Arm to get some back if you do discard them early, but we're playing 4 because we're running a 4-4 Alakazam line. Like, we do not need to miss Alakazams. If you're prizing the Alakazams, you need to make sure you have a bunch in your deck, which is why I play a 4-4 line. 2 Float Stone for Hoopa to give it free retreat, and 10 Psychic Energy. Now, after playing a couple games, I do realize that maybe 10 is too much, and that can be taken maybe out of Lysandre, maybe an Echo Arm, but even the Echo Arm is like pretty shaky. I don't like it too much. I don't know, guys, but there you go. There's the Mega Alakazam deck. This is the list I came up with to play for today for Rogue Tuesday, but it's a lot of fun. I love using the Kinesis, puts the damage counters down, taking some knockout with Zen Force, and then, like, sniping your bench Pokemon is amazing as well. But, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this deck introduction. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, putting against Gus playing a Grass and a Color Stick, which means they're playing Mega Sceptile. Now, the thing with Mega Sceptile is if we don't knock it out, it actually heals itself, which is really bad. So, tells we lost the coin flip, we'll be going second, and then we'll get the first attack off. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, let's see, what can we have? Can Mega Alakazam take down the Mega Sceptile deck? So, we get Alakazam, we got a Fairy Energy, or not Fairy, a Psychic Energy, sorry. Trainers Mail, trying to get a Hoopa, maybe, get some Alakazams out of play. Oh my goodness, can we do this or not? If we triple Alakazam, that'd be 2, 4, 6, then 6, 12, 18. Okay, there's a Sceptile, alright. I think we can. We can one-shot a Mega Sceptile if everything goes perfect as planned. So, Trainers Mail, go to the top cards of their deck, and let's see what does our opponent get. Hopefully they played in, because their hand is not the greatest right now. There's a Bursty Balloon. Okay, so Ultra Ball discards an in and Bursty Balloon. Okay, would they get a Shaymin? Maybe another Sceptile. But Burst Balloon, really? Okay, another Sceptile coming down. Okay. Alright, so we see Sceptile coming down. And we see Sycamore going to discard the hand, draw 7 new cards. Alrighty, so they discard the Float Stone or something else. So maybe they're not playing Mega Sceptile. Maybe they're playing like Ariados Sceptile with like Unseen Claw for 130 if we're affected by a special condition. So this an Ultra Ball discard double Bursty Balloon. Alright, so there's Shaymin coming down. So they've already discarded 3. Like all the Burst Balloons are gone after this turn unless they play Echo Arm to get them back into the deck, which is great because we can't even attack on our first turn. And I'm perfectly fine with this. He probably should have played the end turn 1. But there we see Parallel City. He gave us the he only has 3 benched. Okay. We don't play any fire, grass, or water, so I don't care about that, really. Okay, alright. And a pass on to our turn. Let's see, what do we get? There's a Trainers Mail. We'll play Trainers Mail. Grab an in, which is what we wanted. So we'll grab the in. We'll put a Psychic Energy in the active. And we'll play an in. Both of us get a new hand of 6. Well, I guess we should have Trainers Mail to try to hit a link or whatever. Alright, so there's a Shaymin, Sky Field. Okay. So we're going to put down the Sky Field. We'll Shaymin, set it for 2. And we're looking for a Hoopa to use the Scoundering to search. Or, yeah, we're trying to find an Ultra Ball or an Hoopa with this Shaymin for 2. Come on, Shaybe. Don't let me down. And oh, double Sky Field. Alright, so we'll end our turn. On to our opponent's side. Burst Balloon will get discarded. So let's see, what does our opponent do? Man, no Hoopa turn 1. No Ultra Ball either. I guess we should have used the second Trainers Mail. There's a Grass Energy to the active. Okay. Sceptile coming down. Alright. Ultra Ball going to discard 2 cards from their hand. Maybe get out Spinnerack. Maybe okay, yeah, there's Spinnerack. So yeah, they're definitely going for the Unseen Claw kind of deck. So Spinnerack coming down, okay. And we cannot knock out the Sceptile next turn. Alright. Oh man, if we had 2 Alakazams, we could potentially knock out the Spinnerack, but they do okay, so Trainers Mail. Alright, so things are going great. They're going great, guys. Don't worry, we got this. So Force the Giant Plants coming down. They can put that down. Get Ariados to play and hit us for 140 damage if they have an Ariados. 130, then Poison, whatever. It's not going great right now, guys. It is not going great. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not going great. Alright, but does he have the Ariados right now? He can evolve on the first turn. But nope, Sleep Poison for 10 damage. Heads, we are going night-night. Alright, still on our turn. Poison hits us for 10. So we have 140 left. Alright, still on our turn. We get an Alakazam. There we go. Put that guy down. Put down a Sky Field. And we will via Seeker forward in. Get a new hand of 6. And we need to find another Mega Alakazam. If we don't, we'll actually be in trouble. So let's end. And we could put down Mega Alakazam right now. But we need to find. Alright, there we go. So we get a Spear Link. We get Ultra Ball. Alright, so Ultra Ball. Discard double Psychic. Just in case we prize the other Shaymin. Oh, wait, there's Shaymin anyway. We'll grab Hoopa. We will Scoundering, search for 3 EX Pokemon, and with this, we will search for an Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, and a Shaymin. It looks like we did prize an Alakazam, unfortunately. Alright, but those guys will come in our hand, 1, 2, and 3. We'll put a link on the active, link on the bench. We'll put down this guy. We will Mega Alakazam. Alright, and we're going to actually put 30 on the Spinnerack. We're trying to knock out the Spinnerack ASAP. I think that's the best play for us. So 30 to the Spinnerack. We will Shaymin, set up for 5. And let's see, can we find some more links or not? That's my question. Maybe Energy start using Zen Force. And let's see, what do we get? There's an Ultra Ball. Alright. So we get Ultra Ball. Discard 1 and 2. Alright, and with this, okay. Guess we got Mega Alakazam for the next turn. Okay. We will Trainers Mail. Look at top cards of our deck. Looking for a link, and there's another link, which is great for us. Alright, so grab a link, put it on the other Alakazam, and we'll put a Psychic Energy in the active, and we'll go for Zen Force. It only hit for 70 damage. Alright, so there we go. Zen Force for 70, and can our opponent knock us out next turn? I mean, it does 130 plus poison with 40, so that's not enough for knockout. But what's going to happen is we cannot Devolution Spray the active. So there's a Grass Energy going to Sceptile, Level Ball. Have we played our Super Rod yet? We have not played Super Rod yet either. So Ariados going to their hand, okay. So they get auto poison us now. But next turn we can double Alakazam to knock out this guy if we want to. Which is great. Because we really don't want to have this Ariados. That poisonous is going to be fairly annoying. Alright, so let's see, what does Gust have for us? I mean, there's a Lysandre. Gonna bring up the Shaymin. Okay, so that's gonna take a knockout that way. Like, that's gonna knock us out. And, yep, Poisonous Nest, okay. So he's gonna go for this quick knockout while he can. But next turn, we're hopefully gonna knock out this Ariados, 130 damage. It's gonna go down to 4 prize cards. Okie dokie. So, 1, 2, going through hand. How many VS Seekers? 1 VS Seeker hasn't played. So, let's hit this guy. Alright, on to our turn. What do we get? We get a Devolution Spray, which is perfect. So put this guy down. We'll put, yes, put 30 on this guy. Alright. We will Devolution Spray again. Pick up this Alakazam. Put it back down. Alright, we'll do, yes, we'll do 30 to that guy. Then knock out this guy, okay. Oh, do we have a Lysandre? We don't, unfortunately. Alright, so take a prize card, going down to 5. If we have a Lysandre, okay, Alakazam, which is great. I was hoping to hit a Lysandre, break up a Shaymin, start smacking that guy instead. But we'll be a Seeker 4 Sycamore, get a new hand of 7. I guess we could end him, whatever. But we need to draw more cards, find a link or something. Alright. The no link, but we got a Psychic Energy. We can go for Zen Force, we'll do a ton of damage. I'm not gonna set down. How much are we doing right now? We are doing, oh, just, 400 damage, whatever. That's enough. So we'll take 1 to 2. We get a Mega Alakazam and a Mega Alakazam. Alright, there we go. So we get Mega Alakazam, hit this guy for 30. Maybe get another one. Maybe knock out put another 30 to knock out that guy. Okay, so things are looking great for us all of a sudden. Grass Energy to the active, okay. We just gotta find another Spear Link. If we do that, we'll be A-okay. And guys, I was feeling nervous at first, but I'm feeling good now. I feel like we win this game. There's a VS Seeker for it in. Alright, so go down to 3 prize cards. My opponent goes down to 4, but we do have another Hoopa left in the deck, if I recall. Yeah, another Hoopa, and I think another Shaymin as well. So we'll go down to 3. Let's see, can we find, there's a VS Seeker, Hoopa, okay. Alright, I could dig that. There's a Sleep Poison for 10. We'll go Tails, we do not go to sleep. Alright, so on our turn, we will, and there's a victory coming down. My opponent realized they cannot win this game. So what I'm going to do is Hoopa, Scoundering, search for Mega Alakazam, and put the 30 down, 20 on down, 30 to the Shaymin. VS Seeker for Sycamore, discard a hand, draw 70 cards, and we pretty much would have won the game from there as long as we hit a Devolution Spray and a Link, which I know is a lot for asking for, but I think there was another Link in our deck. I'm not 100% sure. And alright guys, but there we go. We'll see one more game with the Mega Alakazam deck here in a second, and can we get another victory or not? And man, I hate that my opponent can see the game. Like I know we were gonna win that one. I'm like 100% sure. We knocked this Ariados, which is great. Like if your opponent relies with somebody on the bench, you can just slowly just knocking out the Mega Alakazam, which is really cool. But let's see what happens in the next game. Can we take another victory or not? We'll find out here in a second. Alright, putting against Danny Lit, 12, I think is what his name is. It looks like they're playing against a Greninja deck. I think is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, sorry about the hiccup. That was like a hiccup burp kind of thing. But if I had to guess, I would say Greninja, maybe? Like Talonflame Greninja, which will be interesting. They can't really one-shot us. We have Hex Maniac. We have 1 Hex Maniac. That's not going to be really that useful. But we lost coin flip, so we'll be going second. Alrighty. And let's see, what is our opponent playing here? Alright, so on our opponent's turn, they're going to go first. Of course. Alright, so pretty bad hand. We got Alakazam, Spirit Link, Psychic, and if we top deck a Hoopa, we'll be good. Like, that'd be really good. But we'll put Alakazam in the X spot, okay? And let's see what's going to happen. Maybe an N would be good top deck, an Ultra Ball would be good. Like, we might have to discard, like, an Alakazam and Devolution Spray. There's a Talonflame. So, yeah, I'm, like, really highly considering they're playing Greninja. Like, what else would they be? So Rusty's coming out, which is great for us. Like, we can bump that Rusty's early. There's a Trainers Mail. Go look at the top cards of their deck, and let's see what does our opponent get. There's an in. Oh, please play this in, baby. Come on, play the in, buddy. There's an in. Alright, so both of us get a new hand of 6 cards. And let's see, what can we get with this in? Give me something good. Alright, there's an Ultra Ball and a Link and a Shaymin. Okay, that's a pretty good hand stuff. Rookie coming down the field. Splash Unity going to do it as well. Is Splash Unity doing bad attacks? Not to, but for your opponent's attack. Ooh, that's, yeah, from a top. Is that opponent's attack right? Opponent's, let me make sure I said it. Oh, wrong card. Yep, by your damage from opponent's attack. That's great. Alright, so Ultra Ball, discard a Lysandre and a Psych Energy. And with this, we'll grab a Hoopa. And alright, so we're good to go. So grab the Hoopa. We'll use Scoundrelling. We'll search for 3 EX Pokemon. And with this, we'll grab triple Alakazam. So 1, 2, 3 going into our hand. Oh my goodness, the turn 1 is going to be great right now. So 1, 2, 3. We'll put down Alakazam. Put down Alakazam. Put down Alakazam, Spirit Link the active, and we'll Shaymin set up for 4 new cards. Can we find an N? Psych Energy, something. Let's see, what do we get? Alright, there's another Spirit Link. We'll put it on this guy. We'll Trainers Mail. Alright, and there's an N. That's great. So we're having a phenomenal start right now. So we'll play the N. Both of us get 6 new cards. Okie dokie. And let's see, what can we find? There's a Psych Energy, Mega Alakazam, Sky Field. Okay. So, we'll put a Psych Energy in this guy, and we will put down Skyfield. And we'll use Suppression to put 30 damage counters on that Froakie. So there we go. Oh, you don't have enough energies. Whatever, we're good. We're good, never mind. Alright, so now our opponent's turn. We can put down the... Oh, man, do we put... I kind of want to put down this guy, and then... Maybe be lucky, hit Devolution Spray. Or we just put on the active, make sure we at least take a knock on the Froakie. So Froakie coming down, okay. Alright, so we get 2 prize cards next turn if we're lucky. Yeah, that could be good. If we get down 3, oh my goodness, if we get down 3 Alakazam next turn, oh, that'd be so dirty. Like, knock out this guy, and do damage to Talonflame. I don't think we can knock out all 3. That would be, I mean, we have to get all 4 Alakazams, but I don't know. I think we have 1 prize. So there's a Parallel City come down, so we get bumped down to 3, which is fine. We discard Shaymin and the Hoopa, which actually makes our Super Rod pretty good now, because we can Super Rod, shuffle in those 2 and a Psych Energy. Water to deactive. Are they just going to Aero Blitz this turn? That would be crazy. If they go for Aero Blitz, we can knock out this Froakie and be good to go. Oh my goodness. Please do this, opponent. It looks like they must have an... Okay, so there's an Acrobite, gun discard, a Water Energy. Alright. Oh my goodness. Will we just see an Aero Blitz for 40 search deck for 82 cards? Which, it might be good. Like, don't get me wrong. They might be the 2 cards they need, but we're going to knock out this Froakie. I mean, hopefully we knock out this Froakie. So 40 damage, whatever. I mean, we could potentially win this game, this turn. Like, double. Right? Right? Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, so it looks like, okay, they got the 2 cards. On to our turn, we get a VS Seeker. Okay, so we're going to Mega Alakazam, the active. Yes, we'll put 30 onto this guy. Alright. We'll put a Psych Energy in the active. We will Super Rod to shuffle the Hoopa and the Shaymin, which is... And the energy, okay, so that's great cards right there. Well, Sycamore, discard a hand, draw 70 cards. We could play VS Seeker for end, but we need to go right now. Okay, oh my goodness. Alright, so Skyfield. We will Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Alright, with this, we'll grab Hoopa, and then we're going to Hoopa for Shaymin just to thin our deck out a little bit more. So put Mega Alakazam down. Okay, hold on, we'll Mega Alakazam. Yes. Alright, so 20. 30 to this guy. We'll take a knockout on that Froakie. Alright, guys, can we do this or not? So we'll go down to 5 prize cards. Let's see, what do we get? Show me Spirit Link. There's a Trainers Mail. Alright, so we will Hoopa first. And with Hoopa, we'll search for 3 EX Pokemon. We'll grab a Shaymin. Okay. Well, then Trainers Mail to look at top 4 cards. Can we find a link right here? Don't let me down. Give me a link. Alright, there's a Float Stone. We'll put that on the Hoopa. Alright, so put that on the Hoopa. We will Shaymin set up. Alright, we're looking for a Spirit Link right now. If we get a link, oh, no, we don't got it, though, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to Devolution Spray. Pick up this Mega Alakazam. We will Zen Force for a knockout, at least, because 3-6 not 12. Yeah, that'd be a knockout on the Talonflame, okay. Alright, so 130 coming down. We'll go down to 4 prize cards. We took 2 prize cards that turn. There's an Ultra Ball, okay. We get an Ultra Ball for maybe another Shaymin. Ultra opponent's turn. Man, all we need, if we had a link, I mean, guess we, whatever. We're on to a new turn now. Alright, so guys, my opponent has 7 cards in their hand. There's a Frogadier coming down. We can see water duplicates to start searching for some more Frogadiers. There's a Splash Energy coming down, which they can put it back into their hand. But maybe we can take 2 prize cards this turn. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so water duplicates, going to search for 3 Frogadiers. And we have the game, guys. We're going to see what's going to win, Greninja or Mega Alakazam. So let's see what does give my opponent. There's a Frogadier, and just those 2. Alright, so in our turn. There's a Trainers Mail. Okay, so Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. We will grab a Shaymin. Okay. We're going to Trainers Mail, look at the top cards of our deck. We'll grab a Spear Link. Alright, there we go. So that's what we need. We'll grab a Spear Link. We'll put that guy down. We will Mega Alakazam number 1. Put 3 damage counters on this guy. Alright. We will Mega Alakazam number 2. I'm actually probably going to put it on the other Frogadier because 3, 6, 9, 10. Because Enforce, yeah, so 3, 6, 9. We actually need to do it to the other one. So that way, because Greninja's going to be a pain actually. So we're going to put it on that guy so that we can snipe both these guys later on. We will Mega Turbo, put a Psychic Energy on this guy. Okay. Put it on this guy. We'll Shaymin set up for 5. Okay. And let's see, what do we get off the Shaymin? Okay, via Seeker Devolution Spray. Well, Devolution Spray, pick up a Mega Alakazam, but he can use Shadow Stitching, which is very bad for us. Oh, man, that's the one thing I'm scared of. And we're going to play an in. We attach this turn, we'll touch second to this guy, we'll play it in. Both will get 6, we'll get 4, he gets 6. And let's see, there's a Devolution Spray and another Mega Alakazam. Oh, man, so yeah, let's Devolution Spray, pick up the other Mega Alakazam. We'll Zen Force for the knockout, and then we put the pressure onto my opponent. Alright, so Zen Force for the knockout, we do, boom, 130 damage. But he gets all those cards back to his hand. We get a Mega Alakazam. Alright, so all 4 Mega Alakazams can be played next turn, but we gotta see, does he get the Shadow Stitching off next turn, or does he go for the Giant, or for the Moon, or for the other attack? Alright, so here goes Frogadier onto our opponent's turn. Alright, and let's see what's gonna happen. There's a Froakie coming on the field. Okay. Trainers Mail, go look at the top cards of his deck. And I mean, even if he gets down we can still knock him out next turn if he does get a Greninja online, which is great for us. As long as he doesn't get a double Greninja. If he gets down double Greninja, he can start using Water Shuriken next turn. And then things get kind of out of hand. There's a Water to deactive. Okay. But I mean, we've taken 3 prize cards so far, but I mean, this could all change. There's a Parallel City, so we're going to drop 1. We're going to drop 2, and we're going to drop number 3. I'm actually fine with this because now opponent can knock out Shaymin for easy knockouts, which is great for us. And there's a Super Rod, going to shuffle 3 combination Pokemon back into their deck, and let's see, what do they get? There's a Froakie, Water, okay. And maybe we take a knockout of Greninja next turn, no matter what, which is great. So Sycamore, go ahead and discard their hand, draw 70 cards. Discard the Greninja Break, which is great for me, because they've already discarded the Super Rod, but they might play 2 of those. But does he get a Shadow Stitching off this turn or not? If in case there's a Greninja, does he go for Shadow Stitching or does he go for Moonlight Slash? Is my big question right now. What will we see if he goes to the Shadow Stitching? We cannot use our abilities, which it's bad for us, but we can knock out this guy. Has 100 HP left. There's an Acrobite. Go discard an Ultra Ball. Very strange. I mean, he can Ultra Ball for another Greninja, unless he hit the other Greninja in his hand, then that's fine. But does he retreat? What does our opponent do here is my question. Let's see. What will our opponent do? Oh, man. Alright. So there's an Ultra Ball. Alright, so he's looking at the Greninja online. I imagine that's what we're going to see here. But, I mean, my opponent's in trouble. Like, we're going to knock out this Greninja. We're not going to be knocking this guy straight away, but we could 2-shot it. Okay. Okay, so we see Ultra Ball discarded stuff. How many? So we're down 3 Devolution Sprays as well. Okay. But will he go for, I mean, I imagine he'll go for Water Shuriken. I mean, for a Shadow Stitching, shutdown abilities. If he doesn't do that, he's in trouble. Like, he's in big trouble if he does not do that. So there's another Greninja coming down. He's going to put on that guy, okay. And then we'll probably see a Shadow Stitching for 40 damage up to 8. Oh, actually retreat. Oh, he's reduced because he Parallel City inside. I'm down with that. We'll put a Psychic Energy to this guy, and we'll just go for Zen Force for the knockout, okay. So there's a ton of damage. We do 100. So go down to 2 price cards. There is a Trainers Mail. Alright, so imagine the Greninja will come up, and if he has a Greninja break, he can do Giant Water Stream for 60, and then he still can't take a knockout. Oh my goodness. So there's a Splash going to deactive, okay? Ace Trainer, he's going to put his down to 3 while he gets 6. Alright, so let's see, what does our opponent get? I mean, does he find a Greninja break or not? If he doesn't, he's in trouble. There's a Mega Alakazam, Mega Turbo, okay. And let's see, just go, okay, retreat to that guy? I'm actually okay with this because, okay, Super Rod, we can use our abilities this turn, okay, but we can't take a knockout immediately on this Roki, but he does play his second Super Rod, okay? Alright, guys, and now we can use our abilities, unless he's a Rare Candy Greninja. That could be bad. Alright, so let's see, what does our opponent get here? In the pass on to our turn, we get a Mega Alakazam, okay, so we'll Mega Alakazam. We'll do, yes, we'll do 20 and 30 to that guy. And I think we'll just go for Zen Force for the knockout. Yes, fine, we'll Zen Force for the knockout, okay. And we can knock out this Greninja next turn now because it has 6 damage counters. We have 1 prize card left. We're good to go. I mean, if we hit... yeah, we still couldn't knock out the Greninja last turn. Alright, but on my opponent's turn, they probably can't do anything or not. It looks like Mega Alakazam will beat this deck unless my opponent goes for a bubble with Roki. There's Greninja break coming down, but we do a ton of damage. We knocked this guy regardless, and it looks like we'll take this game unless he plays like Max Potion. If he plays Max Potion, then it becomes a whole new ball game. But let's see what's going to happen. What does my opponent have? Can this Giant Water Stream deactive for 60? Okay. So up to 120. Okay, 90 HP left, so Moonlight Slash will not even knock us out regardless. And he does have the Parallel City out. Okay, so that's great. And what will my opponent do? They probably realize they will lose this game 110. There's a VS Seeker for an end. We'll go down to 1 card, but we do not care about this at all. Like, he's going to end us down to 1. Who cares? We're still going to take a knockout on this guy. He needs to get a Froakie down with the Water Gene, go for Bubble that way. That's his only way he can win. There's a VS Seeker. There's a Trainers Mail, go to the top cards of his hand. Can he find a Froakie or not to go for his bubble flip? I mean, that's the only thing I think of. There's a Wally going to their hand. That's not very, I imagine that's not what they want to see. And there, my opponent conceded the game, realized that Mega Alakazam will beat this Greninja deck. And there we go, guys. Even though Greninja does have that Shadow Stitching, our deck is it's just a lot faster. And we took a bunch of prize cards. Oh my goodness. Oh man, Mega Alakazam is so much fun, guys. If you haven't tested it, make sure you go test it out. But we beat a Sceptile deck and we beat a Greninja deck. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.